After the divorce, her entire Instagram page was about her child. Mother and daughter seemed inseparable in every post, in every story. Their last photo together in May of 2025 was taken on the little girl's first birthday. But then strange things started to happen. On June 15th, a new post appeared. The princess changed her name to Xtiana, her Greek name at birth. Many admired her, how brave, free, and independent she was. But no one could have guessed then that from that very day, her daughter would disappear completely from her page. Not a single photo with the girl in her arms. The same mother who had not let the child leave her side for months suddenly stopped showing her at all. Completely. But that was not all. What happened next frightened followers even more. On June 16th, literally the day after Mara changed her name, her ex-husband, Sheikh Mana, posted his first photo with their daughter, the first one ever. And since then, the child has been with him constantly, in his arms, on walks, in every post. Just like it used to be with Mahra. It has now been almost 10 months since that moment, and during all that time, not a single new photo of the princess with her daughter has appeared on her page. But on Mana's page, the little girl is in almost every post. He walks with her, travels with her, and brings her to see her grandfather. One little girl moved from her mother's social media to her father's social media in almost a single day. Maybe it is just a coincidence, but the million followers who had watched Mara's every post for months noticed it, and the questions started pouring in. Recently, a video appeared that raised even more questions. In the new footage, the ex-husband is holding his daughter while standing next to Dubai's ruler, next to Mahra's father. Sheikh Mana is also from the Al Maktoum family, so even without the marriage, he is still part of the dynasty. But the ruler's daughter accused this man of betrayal in front of millions of people. After that, it was hard to imagine such a warm family scene. Mana looks calm, the child is in his arms, and the ruler is standing beside them. A picture of family harmony, with only one person missing, the one who publicly announced the divorce. And while all this is happening, Mara is somewhere between Paris and New York, with a new name, a $1 million ring, and a tattoo on her hand, but without her daughter. All she can do now is post photos of her little girl from time to time, but never together, only the child alone. And even that is not the most disturbing part of this story. A $1 million ring, perfume called Divorce, a new man, in the eyes of the whole world, Sheikh Mahra, had won. But in this family, it seems, what matters is not who won on Instagram, but who ended up in the frame next to the ruler. And this is where the story stops being the story of just one princess. Because what is happening to Mara has happened in this family more than once before, and it is almost a pattern. Over the last 25 years, several women have tried to leave this family, and their stories became known around the world. One daughter, Shamsa, tried to get away in 2000 while she was in England, but she was brought back and no one saw her again. Another daughter, Latifa, tried to escape twice. The second time, she was intercepted in open waters off the coast of India, and her video message, recorded in case the escape failed, spread all over the world. The former wife of Dubai's ruler, Princess Haya, fled to London with her 2 children and spent several years in court. But she won only because she managed to cross the border and was under diplomatic protection. Mara most likely does not have that kind of protection. Former wives Randa Albana and Polina Abi Rached have not seen their children for decades. They are banned from entering the Emirates. And these are only the stories that made global headlines. How many more there were in reality, no one knows. Because what is happening to Mara has happened in this family more than once before, and it is almost a pattern. Over the last 25 years, several women have tried to leave this family, and their stories became known around the world. One daughter, Shamsa, tried to get away in 2000 while she was in England, but she was brought back and no one saw her again. Another daughter, Latifa, tried to escape twice. The second time, she was intercepted in open waters off the coast of India, and her video message, recorded in case the escape failed, spread all over the world. The former wife of Dubai's ruler, Princess Haya, fled to London with her 2 children and spent several years in court. But she won only because she managed to cross the border and was under diplomatic protection. Mara most likely does not have that kind of protection. Former wives Randa Albana and Polina Abi-Rached have not seen their children for decades. They are banned from entering the Emirates. And these are only the stories that made global headlines. How many more there were in reality, no one knows. And against that background, remember exactly how Mara got divorced. Not quietly and not through the courts. She went on Instagram and said 3 times, "I divorce you." Triple talaq is a ritual that, in Islamic tradition, can only be carried out by a man. A woman is not supposed to do it. It is not her right and not her tool. But she did it anyway in front of the whole world. The post got 500,000 likes and tens of thousands of comments in the first days. The whole world applauded her. Women wrote words of support to her. The media called her a symbol of a new era, and her follower count grew by 500,000 in a single week. It seemed like everything was going perfectly. Right after the divorce, Mara posted a photo with her father and wrote words that deeply moved many people. "Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for showing that justice exists for everyone." The whole world saw that her father supported his daughter, did not condemn her for the public scandal, and stood by her side. Many people wrote then that Mara had become proof that even in the most conservative families, a woman can leave and still remain protected. And it seemed that if the daughter of Dubai's ruler could do this, then maybe the rules were finally changing. But traditions that are hundreds of years old do not care who you are, what title you have, or how many people support you. And if even a princess, the daughter of one of the most powerful families on the planet, could not change those rules, then what does that mean for everyone else? And this may be the cruelest part of the whole story. Under Emirati law, a mother has priority when it comes to raising a young daughter. But she can lose that right if her lifestyle is judged improper, or if she marries a man who is not connected to the child's family. The same freedom the whole world applauded Mahra for may have become the main argument against her. While the whole world was discussing her perfume, her future husband, and her luxurious ring, it seems that, in silence, a very different question was being decided. Who would keep her daughter? Today, Mahra is far from Dubai. She travels, smiles, and shows the world her new life. And meanwhile, her daughter is in the arms of her former husband, next to her grandfather, the ruler. And Mahra is silent, just like the other women in this family were silent before her. Do you think Mahra's daughter really could have been taken away from her? Write your opinion in the comments.